G'day everybody, welcome back to Everspace 2. Hope you guys are doing well. In the previous episode, we were still looking for Eduardo in the Cape Nebula. Fortunately, we have managed to find a few breadcrumbs in the form of these strange signals within this area. We've managed to decode a couple of them, but there's still another signal that is close by, but we've stumbled upon some kind of maze located within this gigantic asteroid. So we're sort of making our way through. I'm getting a little bit distracted with all of the loot that's in the area, so there's that as well. So we're gonna see how we go. Obviously I'm gonna focus on trying to get all the loot before we move on. So let's get to it, shall we? So there's a few things over there. Let's try to see if we can just get a little bit closer. Oh god, alright. Just gotta be a little bit careful. We do have some hostile, I don't know, do we call this flora or fauna here? Anyway. Ooh, okay, what is that? A scattergun. I mean, really good kinetic DPS and energy DPS, but a really crappy range. So, it is a rare item though, so I'm tempted to sort of keep this for the time being, and maybe we might get the opportunity to try and sell it, even. Anyway, let's continue on. Plenty of these Hydra anemones everywhere. I'm actually not entirely sure if they are actually hostile. We haven't really gotten close enough to like a large one to know if they actually do any damage to the ship. Ooh, okay. We've got cave crawlers. We've seen these things before. Just wasn't really expecting to see any more of them. Okay. Oh, just means that we've got to be extra careful in these caves. Ooh, energy shield. I do like those things actually. They've definitely helped out in quite a few of our fights before, so... Whoa, that was close. Try and take these things out. Nice. Bit of biomass there. Okay, very good. Still more stuff to try and loot. So let's just keep going here. What is this thing? Is that just like a crack in the asteroid shining a light through? That's pretty cool, actually. Can we go through here? Yes, we can. Okay, there's something over there. It is kind of a bit far away though, so maybe we'll go through this area. Try not to walk into any of that corrosive acid. Hey, these, whatever worms are kind of disgusting, to be honest. Got more crystals here.
Alright,
we could go through there, or is there any pathway through here? Okay, that goes outside. Okay, we can go through here, actually. Nice. Let's take a look at that railgun. Ooh, yes. Okay, this is much better than what we've currently got. So let's swap that out. We'll ditch the mines. This energy shield, yeah, as I said, I really like these, so I'm gonna actually take that instead of the, what is this, device charger. Because I think that's gonna help us quite a bit when we get into a very, very sticky situation. Not that we get into those situations very often, but when we do, it'll be handy to have something like an energy shield on hand. Okay, this is a little bit glitchy. I don't see any more crystals sticking out, so we might not be able to get the entire thing there. That's okay. It's really hard to tell which way to go in here. Got a few of these jellyfish-looking things. And we're sort of outside again. I probably don't want to go outside. Let's see if we can just traverse further inside. We'll actually go back a tiny bit. And we've got, I guess, some stuff in here. Yes. Okay. Very good, and this is another way out. So one thing that I am a little bit confused of is whether or not some of these things that we can shoot are those vines slash roots that regrow, because if they regrow, then obviously it could potentially mean that we've been through some of these areas before and that we don't exactly need to worry too much. That could be it, actually, so I might actually leave these things. We could be missing out on a little bit of loot, but that's okay. I think we should be focusing on trying to find this signal, but I'm not 100% sure if it's within this asteroid or if we have to go like outside and sort of approach it from another direction. Oh lord, okay, we've attracted some of these redeemers. have a fun time destroying these guys before we move on. Oh wow, okay. What the hell happened there? Alright, good. Did I see a capital ship? That could be a capital ship, actually. I'm not entirely sure if I would like to fight it, though. Oh, it is a level 18, so I suppose, you know, we are on par with it. I'm gonna ignore it for now. I'm just more curious about what this thing is. I mean, when we approached it, this laser just fired off. I'm just gonna see if I can follow the laser and see if it's actually sort of leading us to anything interesting. There were a couple of interactable things over there though, so might go back to it. Okay, so we've got an ancient rune here as well. We've seen ancient runes before. Okay, we can grab this one. Do we need to place this somewhere, perhaps? At that tower. Slash... structure. I'm not entirely sure. We are actually very close to the signal, I think. Looks like that we might be able to enter through there. Okay, let's see what's going on. Can we put the rune here? Okay, yes we can. Alright. What's going on this side? Oh yeah. With the ancient runes... Yeah, we've seen these ancient runes before. We can rotate these things. And presumably there's some kind of a puzzle here. I do see a symbol right behind it, like a Z. I wonder if we can actually find a Z on this thing. Ah, yes, there we go. So we can definitely find a Z on there. Question is, do we need to face it that way, or... Oh, I'm guessing maybe we should face it like that. That makes sense in my mind. So, do we have another symbol on this side? Yes, we do. Let's try the same thing. Okay, yep, it's facing the right way. Well, nothing really happened. So, are we perhaps maybe missing some runes or something? But I don't see any markings to suggest that we need any more mysterious runes. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Let's just try and get to the signal first, and then we can always come back to these runes to see what we can try and do with them. We're gonna need one of those, like, acid What were they? Acid packages? Acid balls? I don't see any in this area. Just don't want to get too far from the signal. What is that? Okay. Some more crystals. Coruscate. Okay. Not sure if we've seen these before, but apparently these things are quite rare. So that's good. Is this an entry point? Okay, yes it is. Yep, got acid pouches in here. Very nice.
A natural solution.
Alright, and... Okay, we're really close, actually. Okay, cool. Now we just need to figure out which direction to point the ship in. Like last time.
I am so close. It is only a short leap to the source. It is a calculated risk. Although I believe my trajectory can bring me closer by way of Shabar Tower, if my velocity remains consistent and the gravitational pull taken into account.
This Eduardo must have an inhuman mind for astrophysics. If he calculated one wrong digit, he would be spinning endlessly in space.
Yeah, well, let's hope he was able to work it out accurately. Let's take a closer look at this Shabar Tower.
It is registering as an ancient structure.
Alright. Well, at least we've got, like, some concrete direction as to where to head to this Shabar Tower. I have no idea if it's within the vicinity or if we need to jump out somewhere and actually, you know, approach it that way. Whoa. Let's try not to get damaged too much by the acid here. Okay, looks like we can exit out of here. Ah, yeah, so this was where we tried to get in from before. Okay, and there's the roots regrowing. Okay, yes, so there's still the mystery of what's going on with this, like, rune tower, which has the laser sort of shooting out from it. Do have some resources here. Let's just try and gather that. What I might do is I might actually go this way again, and I'll try to see if there's anything else in this area that'll give us a hint as to what we need to do. Yeah, okay. Doesn't look like there's anything. Maybe we have to come back to it or something. Where is this Chabar Tower? Okay. We do need to use the jump drive to get there, apparently. It's fine. We'll do that in a moment. Just gonna have one last inspection of this place before we leave. So, let's see. If I do that instead, and then do the same thing on the other side, I wonder if that's gonna work. Whoa, okay. An ancient jar, which seems to be a container. Ooh, okay. Some crafting materials. Nice. I guess that's the only thing though, right? Like, I don't presume that going back to the other tower will actually give us anything. God knows how many secrets are buried within this place. And I'm not entirely keen on, you know, spending an entire episode hanging around here. Here's the capital ship of these Redeemers. I'm gonna actually challenge this one. Whoa, okay. That looks quite dangerous actually, so just gonna be extra careful. I said extra careful.
You can relax now. Alec is here.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad that Alec's here to help us out. So while capital ship's getting distracted with Alec, we can try and shoot it down.
Bye-bye. See you at the base.
Really? We haven't even finished, like, destroying this thing.
What are the crystals on the Redeemer ships for exactly?
The ships seemingly contain repurposed freelancer technology with unknown ancient modifications.
Alright. Well, that was a little bit of a disappointment, I'd have to say. It didn't really drop that many things for us. But I guess we can't win all the time, can we? Let's jump out, and yeah, let's check out this Chabar Tower. I assume this undiscovered site is going to be Chabar Tower. We still haven't been able to get to a place where we can buy a new ship. As much as I love this one, I'm ready. I'm ready for something new.
Anything, Hive?
I detect nothing of Eduardo, nor a following message from him. Although I am experiencing a high level of interference from the adjacent structure.
That might be the problem. Let's go in and see if we can silence it.
Open the ancient structure. Open the ancient structure? Okay. I'm not seeing anything on my HUD that's actually telling me where we need to go. Let's check out what this thing is, this ancient lens. Okay, I can't
Perhaps
seem
the lens
to...
needs to be directed at a certain point on the structure?
Okay.
That repaired a huge part of the structure. Why don't we try another one of those lenses now?
Alright, I see what's going on. Is it a little bit too early to do that? And would it
I
be...
still haven't found Eduardo, but I'm certain I'm closing in.
You better pick up some speed, boy. You have no idea how time-sensitive this whole thing is. Your crewmates have caught wind about the job. Not sure if I was talking in my sleep or just drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, well, now they're asking too many questions, and I don't like it. I've waited too damn long, and I'm only getting older. Barely have enough time left to spend it all.
Look, I sympathize, Maddox, but we've all been waiting a hell of a long time to get out of this hellhole of a DMZ. And if what you say about the job is true, there's enough wealth to spread around.
Payday is coming. Just get Eduardo.
Alright, I was sort of thinking whether or not, you know, we should be exploring a little bit before we actually repair all of these sections. But, I don't know. I feel like if there is stuff hidden away here, it'll probably be still around even though we fixed things up. So, I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue. There we go. Okay, so as soon as everything's fixed, the lenses pretty much just disappear anyway, so that's good. Good to know. I wonder if we might be able to find like ancient weapons and use ancient weapons at all in any of our ships. Because the Redeemers seem to know how to utilize the ancient tech, so I see no reason why we might not be able to either. Okay, there we go. Okay, looks like we still need to use these lenses, apparently. We might have to get rid of these jellyfish. Potentially. As they might be in the way. Sorry, fellas.
It's opening up.
I detect a multitude of ancient entities being released. At the calculated rate of travel, they will spread throughout the entire cluster.
Oh, scrap. I just opened Pandora's box.
Okay.
One of the
That
walls
doesn't-
appears to be honing in on you.
I suppose I shouldn't expect gratitude for setting them free.
You heathen bring nothing but calamity to these quarters. You have
have unleashed the Warden, and now it's upon you to reap the consequences.
I've really had enough of you wackos.
Your continued existence is an insult to the Ancients. We will avenge their honor.
Yeah.
The Warden has been defeated.
Those Redeemers need to understand that the Wardens are not divine beings, but vicious spooks.
Now I have a clear reading of Eduardo's message.
Quite a pain in the ass.
Alright, you can say that again. Well, I'm glad that we're a little bit over level for this mission, because that would have been so much more difficult if we were, I guess, the same level, or maybe even one level down, because I can't imagine fighting an ancient Warden plus the Redeemers at the same time. But anyway, we're going to have to make a little bit of space in the inventory. Let's just do that right now. That's actually quite nice. Let's get rid of the old one. Alright, looking good. I don't know, I'm really tempted to just get rid of the device charger as well, but that's right, maybe we'll keep it for the time being. Okay, so now that this tower is activated, I can see space for runes. I'm not entirely sure if there's space for runes in every single subsection here, but I'm just going to quickly check. Okay. There doesn't seem to be space for runes everywhere. There's only the one. The question is where we can find those runes. Sorry guys, I completely forgot that we do have the cruise drive. Should actually utilize the cruise drive a little bit more. Okay, so we've gotten a sealed ancient structure here, so I assume if we solve the puzzle with the runes, we should be able to figure out how to get in there. So that's facing the right way. Okay, so we need a rune on this side. Question is where to actually find the runes. Okay. Not really seeing many runes accessible anywhere. Okay. Ooh, some kind of entry point right here. Maybe from within.
I was able to use various means to decipher the signal, despite the interference from the nearby ancient structure. It is an impressive object, although the distress signal is a more pressing issue. It emanates from the planetoids below. I am readjusting leap settings to reach there.
Hopefully the last stop.
I can confirm that Aethor 1 is a planetoid with a breathable atmosphere.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to land on this planet next, so we'll do that, obviously, but we'll do that once we find a few more runes, if we can, and actually solve the puzzle. If it's not too difficult, that is. I mean, if we don't really have a means to do that, then I guess we won't really bother. Okay, so here's another ancient rune, which is nice. And I see another one over there, so that's good. We definitely have enough for what we've seen so far. Let's maybe just bring this one over here first. Okay, so a lot of the treasures that we can get, I don't know, I mean, they don't seem very exciting to me, but I guess it could be very, very good if you were going to do some crafting or investments, I suppose. So let's just grab the last one. Who knows? Who knows, there might be some other stuff that we can get from a lot of these ancient jars and ancient related things. And off towards the bottom of this thing. And we need another Z there, so easy. Cool. More stuff. Let's just have a quick look around here. Is there anything of interest? Okay, we've got the odd anemone growing here. I don't really see anything of interest, but these large anemones may actually have stuff in it, right? So yeah, there we go. Alright, I don't suppose the smaller ones have stuff. Alright. Chabar Tower, done. Did we get another mainframe component there? I don't think we did, actually, so that's a bit disappointing, even though we'd completed everything in 100%, but we are on our way to Aethor 1. Actually, my bad. I thought we were going to land on this planet, but I guess I was wrong. Anyway, let's jump out and let's see if we can make our way to Aethor 1 and see what's going on there. I assume we're still at the right level to try and complete this mission. Yeah, it still says level 17, so we're over level already, so let's keep going. Crossing my fingers and hoping that this is indeed the last stop and that we will finally meet Eduardo. But he does sound a little bit weird, doesn't he? Based on all of these signals that we've managed to decipher. So I'm not 100% sure that he's like human exactly. That's sort of my guess. Alright,
I detect a humanoid life form on the planetoid below.
Great, finally. Maddox, we reckon we tracked down Eduardo.
Ah, now that is good news. Took you long enough. The freighter's almost done, but I'll take the maintenance ship and come to you. You sit tight.
Why you came to a hell-forsaken place like this, I can't wait to hear. We're being observed. What the hell is that? What is it?
Not sure.
Holy scrap! Eduardo?
Maddox! I was right. I knew it was you. You finally came back for me. Khala! Khala!
You never said your friend was an android.
What? You think I'd leave a human out here on a rock in the ass end of nowhere?
It's okay. These are friends. The humans I was telling you about.
You ever encountered an alien like this before?
Seen all sorts out here, but no, this is a new one to me.
Well, keep your sidearm at the ready. I don't want any nasty surprises.
Please allow me to introduce Khala, my friend.
Well, hello there, Khala. Nice trick there with the bird. Say, where are you from?
Ulang Thradorka.
Okay, I have no freaking idea where that is. Main thing is, you're not a damn Okar, are you?
What is an Okar, Nama?
Khala is of no alien species on file. Although it has been some time since I last linked, she has never even heard of the Okar, which is unusual considering the ongoing war.
Oh, yeah, about that, Eduardo. The Okar War ended 15 years back with a truce, but we still ain't seeing eye to eye. Oh, and Dax is dead too.
Oh. This I will need to process.
Called it. Just saying.
I must admit, I was beginning to consider the chances of seeing you again as very slim.
Of course I was coming back for you, buddy, but I didn't think you would get so antsy and just jump asteroid like that. Don't you have an inbuilt gaming routine to keep yourself occupied?
I was brought out of sleep mode by a local distress signal. The signal was, however, one I could not interpret and matched nothing in my databases. I simply had to decipher it.
Ha! It awoke the cryptographer in you.
Precisely. I had to jump several asteroids to triangulate the source of the signal.
I had been transmitting for help, Toka. I was here for a long time.
Glad to hear it, but you'll have to say your goodbyes, Eduardo. We don't have room for hitchhikers where we're headed.
But...
Well, Khala, it has been lovely meeting you. Whatever you are, but we're here just for my pal Eduardo, and we are in a bit of a hurry, so we'll leave you and be on our way.
I'm afraid you misunderstand, Maddox. Khala and I have become quite close in our time together.
Well, that's not my problem. Okay, enough chit-chat. Gather your things and let's get going, Eduardo. We got work to do.
2 of us or none.
I don't think so, little lady.
What the hell's wrong with you? You can't just leave her here.
You want to bring an unknown alien species onto the base? It could be diseased for all we know. It could compromise the whole operation.
I can assure you, she carries no dangerous...
She tried to kill us.
We were strangers with guns. Would you have done any different?
Damn it, Adam. How many more friendlies are you gonna drag into this? This is my score. I've waited too long for it to come around. You're only here because Dex is dead. I'm done sharing it.
I only need to return home.
We're not leaving her here to die, Maddox.
Your choice, your responsibility.
Khala, it's okay. We'll help you find your way home.
Alright, very interesting. So, new alien species altogether. Wasn't entirely sure if the game was actually going to introduce something like that, so...
My ship is near Toka, but it flies no more. Some of the things on my ship helps you with travel, and me find my way home.
Okay, Khala. The least we can do is check it out before we head back.
Oh, hey, what? More freaking delays? No way! We are going right back to the freighter.
I'm afraid I must insist, Maddox. This is where I need to ask something of you in return for my patience.
Jeez, all those years of solitude really gave you an attitude. Fair enough. Let's get the blue lady her things, but let's not take too long about it.
Maddox, you never fail to surprise me. You actually left Eduardo here on an asteroid, all by himself, all those years.
What's the matter with that? I wanted to bury him, but Dax wouldn't let me. Would at least have prevented him from flying off. In the end, we just left him sitting on a rock, happily looking at the starscape.
After my internal gaming protocols exhausted their entertainment value, I observed many strange sights and distant supernovae in the eternal skies.
Good for you, buddy.
Alright. I guess that explains why he was comfortable leaving him literally on an asteroid. But yeah, I feel sorry for that android actually. Like, it's been, what, 15 years? He's been waiting? That's crazy. I know he's an android and all that, but still. 15 years is a bit much. Anyway, can we actually do anything here? We've got a hangar. We can't even repair stuff. I suppose we could take a look at our perks. We're probably due to maybe invest a little bit. I'm not entirely sure about the cruise drive. I suppose we could reduce the activation. We've got plenty of all of the materials required for that, so we might as well, I guess. So let's do that. Alright, cool. So we should be able to cruise drive a lot faster now. Repairs, yeah, potentially. The only thing is we're going to have to sort of spend a lot of credits to get some of this stuff as well. So, storage size. We don't really have an issue with storage at home just yet. Ship dealers. Alternative set of passives for each ship. This will be kind of nice to be able to browse around. We need 15,000 credits for this though, so that's a lot of money. Perhaps maybe we should pause on more of these perks for now, until we can actually buy another ship, that is. Because you never know how much money we're going to have to need
Eduardo,
for that.
You didn't get bored?
That's an Exploration and Deciphering Unit Mark II you're talking to there. EDU R2? Boredom ain't part of the code. Ain't that right, Eduardo? Don't make them like you anymore.
The disadvantage of being such an old model, however, means that anyone could just tap into my databases with the applicable tools. I was deemed a risk factor to the mission, so Dax and Maddox had no other option but to keep me hidden for safekeeping.
It was for his own good. And while we were at it, we had him encrypt 2 biochips, so we could keep parts of the map hidden and only unlock it in unison.
Wow. You guys really didn't trust each other at all, did you?
Yeah.
You know, I have a really bad feeling that Maddox is going to betray us later on down the track. He just doesn't seem trustworthy at all, so yeah. Look, those are the kind of vibes and impressions that I'm getting from him. Plenty of resources to try and collect here. So, might be here for a little bit. It's alright, I'm not really in a rush. Let's try and get as much stuff as possible. We've also started seeing these gazers, which I don't know if they'll actually do any damage to the ship. Can't destroy them. But I assume the only thing that they would do is they would actually just push the ship upwards. You know, that's not so bad, I suppose. Okay, so we've got a lot of these cave systems here as well, which is really cool, actually. I like the design of a lot of these planetary environments. Very nice. More ancient jars. Glacet. Or Glacet? I've not seen that before. Or have we? I mean, these days I'm just like collecting anything that I see, really. Okay, got sort of trapped in that one. Didn't do any damage though, so that's good. Good to know that doesn't actually cause any harm. So 2k to get to that spore. We've got what looks to be maybe potentially like some kind of structure. It'll need ancient runes, which I can see a couple of symbols for runes already, so I'll probably spend a little bit of time trying to figure out how to solve that puzzle. Yeah, everything's about 2k away. Let's try and get to this baramite right here. Is that through here, potentially? Nope. Maybe from the outside. Okay, good stuff, and yeah, the environment of this planet is just really, really cool. I really love the design, man. I think I just said that, but can't be overstated. How do we even get to this spore? Okay, well, apparently we can access it from there, so that's good. Another one over there. Again, bit weird that it's sort of clipping into this gigantic mushroom looking thing. It's halfway through here. Okay, so those worm things, I'm not entirely sure if you might take like critical damage or anything like that if you actually get a little bit too close to it, because it seems to try and rope you towards it. Okay, very good, and more glacet over here. Very nice. Another spore. Okay, not accessible through here. Maybe we have to go up and around, maybe. Huh. Okay, I feel like the looting in this area is getting a little bit endless. Let's see, okay, we've got another undiscovered site that we have to get to try and get to the ship from Eduardo's companion. I forget her name already, but anyway, we'll do that in the next episode. I think we might be wrapping up this episode sometime very soon as well, and when we come back to the next episode, we'll try and complete looting the area, and also we'll figure out how to complete the ancient puzzle that's waiting for us over that side with all the runes, yeah, hopefully we can do that pretty quickly in the next episode, and then we can get going to progress the main mission once more. But let's maybe pull back up here and see if we can just get our bearings a little bit more. So Malamite deposit over this side. We'll see if we can grab that, and I think we'll call it an episode as soon as we've grabbed all of these crystals, and then we'll sort of take a break, come back in the next one, ready to do a bit more of the same, but hopefully we can move on towards trying to find that ship, wherever it's going to be. Alright, well, I think we'll call it here with this fantastic view, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this episode, and look forward to the next one. Alright, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.